Hello everyone and welcome back to Psych IQ. In today's video, we're going to explore an important topic, INFJs and toxic relationships. INFJs are sensitive and empathetic individuals, but they can also be vulnerable to falling into unhealthy relationships. We'll take a look at the main challenges INFJs can face in these kinds of situations and offer tips for navigating them. Let's start with our top 15 on INFJs and toxic relationships. 1. Tendency to idealize the couple. INFJs tend to see the best in people and may idealize their partners. This can lead to ignoring the warning signs of a toxic relationship and staying in it longer than necessary. 2. Difficulty setting limits. INFJs are compassionate people and often have a hard time setting firm boundaries. They may give in to the excessive demands of their toxic partner and neglect their own needs. 3. Propensity to absorb negative emotions. Due to their high sensitivity and empathy, INFJs can easily absorb the negative emotions of their toxic partner. This can have a detrimental impact on your own emotional well-being. 4. Excessive tolerance. INFJs have a strong will to find redemption and good in others, which can lead them to put up with abusive or disruptive behavior for longer than necessary. 5. Difficulty leaving a relationship. INFJs are loyal and committed people, which can make it difficult for them to leave a relationship, even when it turns toxic. They can hold on to the hope that things will get better. 6. Excessive self-sacrifice. INFJs have a tendency to put the needs of others above their own. In a toxic relationship, this can lead to excessive self-sacrifice and neglect of your own well-being. 7. Search for harmony. INFJs prefer to avoid conflict and constantly seek harmony in their relationships. This can lead them to ignore or minimize the problems in a toxic relationship, instead of facing them head-on. 8. Difficulty giving up hope. INFJs tend to see the potential in people and may hold on to the hope that their toxic partner will change. This can lead them to prolong an unhealthy relationship instead of seeking their own happiness. 9. Feeling of responsibility for the well-being of the couple. INFJs often take great responsibility for the emotional well-being of others. This can make them feel guilty or responsible for the problems in a toxic relationship, even when they are not at fault. INFJs often experience a strong sense of responsibility for their partner's well-being. They have a natural inclination towards caring and attention towards others, which can lead them to take on an emotional burden and constantly worry about their partner's well-being. Some important aspects related to this feeling of responsibility are: unconditional care and support. INFJs strive to be there for their partner in good times and bad. They feel an intrinsic responsibility to provide emotional support and be a safe haven for their partner. They may be willing to do anything to help their partner overcome challenges and face difficulties. Personal sacrifice. INFJs are often willing to sacrifice their own needs and desires to ensure that their partner is happy and fulfilled. They may feel a responsibility to please their partner and make sure he doesn't feel neglected or abandoned. Sensitivity to partners' emotions. INFJs are highly empathic and can feel their partner's emotions deeply. They feel a responsibility to maintain the emotional stability and well-being of their partner. They may work to understand and help manage their partner's emotions, offering comfort and understanding. An INFJ may be attentive to their partner's emotional cues, offering words of encouragement and support when their partner is going through a difficult time and adapting their behavior to help ease their emotional discomfort. It's important to note that while a sense of responsibility for a partner's well-being is an admirable quality in INFJs, setting healthy boundaries is also essential. INFJs need to remember that they cannot take full responsibility for their partner's well-being and that they are both responsible for their own growth and happiness in the relationship. The balance between caring for others and self-care is essential to build a healthy and sustainable relationship. Remember, INFJs are loyal and committed companions who strive for the well-being of their partners. Your sense of responsibility for the other's well-being is a reflection of your love and commitment, but it is also important that you learn to take care of yourself and set healthy boundaries to maintain balance in the relationship. 10. Difficulty expressing their own needs. INFJs can have a hard time communicating their own needs and desires in a toxic relationship. They may fear conflict or disapproval and put their partner's needs above their own. 11. Search for redemption and healing. INFJs often seek to redeem and heal people. This can lead them to get involved in toxic relationships in the hope that they can help their partner change and grow. 12. Impact on self-esteem. Toxic relationships can negatively affect an INFJ's self-esteem. They may feel questioned, belittled, or guilty, which can undermine their self-confidence. The impact on self-esteem is an important aspect to consider in a relationship with an INFJ. Due to their sensitive and empathic nature, INFJs are particularly vulnerable to how their partner's words and actions can affect their sense of self. Some key points related to this topic are as follows. Sensitivity to criticism. INFJs are often sensitive to criticism and negative words directed their way. They may take their partner's comments personally and feel deeply hurt by them. Constant criticism can undermine their self-confidence and have a negative impact on their self-esteem. Need for approval. INFJs tend to seek the approval of others, especially their partners. They want to feel valued and appreciated by those they love. When they don't receive that approval or when they feel that their partner doesn't recognize their worth, it can affect their self-esteem and make them question their own worth. Excessive demands. INFJs can have a tendency to place high expectations on themselves in a relationship. They may feel the need to be perfect and to meet all of their partner's demands. If they fail to meet those expectations, they may experience feelings of guilt and self-criticism, which affects their self-esteem. Self-care imbalance. INFJs are often focused on the well-being of others and may neglect their own care and needs. If they are constantly sacrificing for their partner without attending to their own needs, they may experience a decline in self-esteem and feel undeserving of love and attention. Recognition and validation. For INFJs, recognition and validation from their partner are important to maintaining good self-esteem. When your partner does not recognize your efforts, accomplishments, and contributions, you may experience a decrease in your self-esteem and feel unvalued in the relationship. It's critical for INFJs to take care of themselves and set healthy boundaries in their relationships to protect their self-esteem. This involves communicating your needs and expectations to your partner, learning to receive constructive criticism in a healthy way, and working on building your own confidence and sense of worth. 13. Attraction to hurt people. INFJs can feel a strong attraction to people who are hurt or in need, and this can lead them to get involved in toxic relationships in an attempt to heal and save their partner. 14. Difficulty letting go. INFJs can have a hard time letting go of a toxic relationship due to their compassionate nature and desire to see the good in others. They may struggle with feelings of guilt or fear of abandonment. 15. Path to healing and growth. Despite the challenges they face in toxic relationships, INFJs have the ability to heal and grow. Through self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and seeking support, they can learn to recognize the signs of a toxic relationship and seek healthier, more fulfilling relationships. And there you have it, our top 15 on INFJs and toxic relationships. If you're an INFJ, it's critical to recognize your own needs and set healthy boundaries in your relationships. Remember that you deserve a relationship that brings you happiness, respect, and mutual growth. If you find yourself in a toxic relationship, seek support and consider seeking professional help to guide your path to healing and growth. Thanks for joining us in this video and see you in the next one.